Kanye West caught yelling at Kris Jenner and Kim Kardashian in new, very troubling documentary. We got to talk about this, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian, and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new, the whole vibes are like we're on a FaceTime call, we're just hanging out, you know, we're under the covers with a pillow over our tummies, and we're just literally keeping each other company, girl. The rapture's supposedly happening tomorrow. The aliens are coming tomorrow. They're coming from the oceans. I don't know, girl. So many things are happening. It's pumpkin spice season. So, you know what, bitch? Let's just enjoy each other's company, have some fun, and spill some tea, bitch, okay? I'm your little teapot, okay? Listen. Welcome back to my channel. It is a brand new week. I'm so grateful and thankful to start the week off with you all. I know it's going to be very, very blessed. So whatever it is that you're hoping for, I know in my heart that it's going to come true. All right, best friend. So we got to talk about Kanye West. So, if you didn't know, Kanye West has a new documentary called In Whose Name. The documentary follows Kanye West over a 6-year stretch, roughly from 2018 to 2024, offering an intimate behind-the-scenes look at some of his most turbulent years. It covers his struggles with his mental health, including bipolar disorder, the collapse of his marriage to Kim Kardashian, his controversial public statements, and political controversies, and how his life changed as his fame, relationships, and reputation all shifted. The film was directed by Nico Balastros, who began filming in 2019 when he was just 18 years old. They shot over 3,000 hours of footage, which was edited down to around 104 minutes, about an hour and 44 to 46 minutes. It was released in theaters in the US on September 19th. So Kanye was involved in that. He is very much present. His life, his words, his clips are used extensively, but no, there's no strong evidence he had creative control or official authorization in producing, editing the documentary. It's more of an observational, unauthorized portrait than a self-produced work.
What are you talking about? Of course they're losing.
Just because you have a job and you work hard doesn't mean you're a slave. That's demeaning because I work hard with friends.
Well, yeah, he is a slave ship for you.
It doesn't matter.
In my mind, it do matter. It does matter. It does matter. Mama, you put on yourself and your family, and they are being murdered. Okay, well, go home. Go home.
No, I will protect you with my life. I'm not doing that.
It ain't about my life. It's calling on my life.
But at some point, it's a reality that people say no. People say no to me on a daily basis, and I don't just start screaming and throwing a tantrum. That's just not normal.
That's my personality.
But your personality was not like this a few years ago.
What do you mean? I used to scream backstage. This tape used to be
But
like
it was
scream backstage.
very far and few in between. It was not on a daily, every single conversation.
All right, so regarding mental health, okay, let's just do, let's just talk about that for a second. Regarding mental health and being diagnosed bipolar or, whatever it is that you're going through mentally. Because I am somebody who has gone through a lot of mental health issues, I am somebody who has a lot of compassion, a lot of understanding, and also a lot of realism. Is that a word? Realistically? I think very realistically, okay? And for so long, Kanye was the one who was coming out as a victim of the Kardashians. Now, a lot of people are actually, siding with Kim Kardashian and saying that she actually put up with a lot and that she was desperately trying to have him be on the right track, whether that's medicated or not. I am a firm believer of medication. I am very grateful for medication. I have seen firsthand what it does for people who need it, and I've seen how their lives have turned around. I understand that we could sit here all day long just talking about the pros and the cons of medication, but if I'm being very honest, I have only had very positive experiences, and I've seen it firsthand what it does for people. So I do think that she tried her hardest to have him, um, give him love and understanding and support, but also with the understanding of herself that she needs for him to meet her halfway, basically. And these outbursts, these cry for help, it's very, very sad. And as an adult, you understand where it's kind of coming from. But when you're a child, you don't understand. You just see daddy yelling at mom or daddy yelling at grandma. And so, having said all of that, I definitely feel like she did the right thing walking away, because if he does not want to help himself and he is in this understanding mentally that he can this is just the way he is and this is the right way and everyone else is wrong, then we just cannot be together. Unfortunately, if I understand that you need medication, if the doctors have expressed that you need medication, and these outbursts that you cannot control are literally overtaking our days, changing our lives, adding these very, very scary moments, and I try to stick by you, I don't know what else to do, especially because we have children. And children under 5 years old are not going to understand all of that, is the reality of their father. Mental health is nothing to be ashamed about. I don't see this as something that is you should feel, this is not something that I believe is anything your fault. I don't believe it. I don't believe that these outbursts are his fault. I don't believe that this temper tantrums and his rudeness and his just way of being is his fault. This is coming from somewhere. This is coming from heartbreak mixed with mental health issues. And so I'm very understanding. But once again, if I have children with this person and these outbursts are getting worse and worse and worse, and now there are some threats involved, there are some unexpected behaviors or unexpected life changes, or no talking, no communication, I'm gonna have to do what's right for my children. I'm gonna have to explain to my children at a later time why is it that we are now a little bit distant from dad, and I will continue to support and pray, but my priority is my children. But at the same time, there's nothing to feel bad about. I really don't think that being bipolar or any of these things, having anxiety or depression, is something to even feel ashamed about. I believe that we all are deserving of a good life, and I am very grateful for medication. One of my dear friends is bipolar, and I've seen how her life completely has changed and how she expresses herself through this new time in her life where she thought she would never be able to be in, and she says that it's the best time of her whole life. And so I just feel like Kanye, I do believe that it's also part his ego. He's always had such a huge God complex ego. But to be honest with you guys, I don't know if I would be able to be with him, especially having children. I think that it's it's for the best that they've separated, and a lot of people are understanding Kim now more than ever. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you all. I am so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you, and I never thought that we would see a day where people were actually supporting Kim Kardashian. So anywho, love you all so much. I hope you have a fabulous week ahead. And again, if you are going through something mentally, there's nothing to be ashamed about, honey. Listen, we all go through shit, and we all need to be able to understand that we are just human. We are just trying to make it day by day. And, if there's medications to help, I do believe that, we have to trust in that. So I love you all so much. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah. Bye.